at the side. So it's not community property, so she could have been screwed on that. Went back and got a baby out that niche. And she about to get child support on what? $10 million a year? Oh, no.
Damn.
Yeah. Y'all don't realize, man. Y'all got to start thinking with your big head. Wow, she filed for divorce. She pulled it back. Okay. And got a baby out that bitch. Good God almighty. That's some game for you, ninjas. That's some game. That's some real gotcha bitch shit. And she looked like it, boy. She looked like she got game. Because you know her mother-in-law, her mom said, boy, you girl, you about to leave empty-handed. About to leave empty-handed. You ain't about to get nothing. You better go get a baby out that.
Who's
Better go
that?
get a baby. Brothers. It's an evil world, man. So she can get $3K in child support. And there's a limit. Okay, so there's a limit. There's a cap. Texas is capped at 25. Well, that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. She was about to leave empty-handed. Straight jacket. Hail Mary. Oh, man. So she at least gonna get $2,500, $3,000. Well, she was about to leave with zero. Empty-handed. Oh, man. Y'all niggas better wake up. Thank you for that update right there. That was a fun update. It's cold out here, man, just like the middle of the winter. I think Caitlin is up. If I didn't get somebody, let me know. Caitlin says most women suck as wives. They'll deny sex, refuse to cook for you, not keep their home kept, turn their kids against you, etc. Men need to pull the plug on their bad marriages. They should, but as you can see, they don't. Men are not operating in abundance. Men get one house for one week. All right, and the dating coaches have been telling you this, AMS, ARC. They've been telling you this, man. One night is bad news. When you get locked into one woman, that's the worst thing you can do. In fact, you're naturally supposed to be doing this. Shout out to Joshua Calvin, Coach New Personal. Or have never thought about taking beef organ supplements to boost your energy or testosterone level. They were very beneficial to incorporate in the men's diet, which were paid on beef organ supplements. I'll look it up. All right, let's give you guys a choice here, because today we got time. We might have time for both videos, but you guys are going to get to decide which one you want to see. The video talking about the Chinese. It's called China's Mistress Village. Alright, Mistress Village in China. Or we have a young lady that I'll feature for talking about beneficial dating, aka right here. And we can break it down, but we might even have time for China's Mistress Village.
Right there.
Marriage used to be here, how they had mistresses. Yeah, literally.
God damn.
Marriage is beneficial. I mean, sorry, dating is beneficial. So not only is marriage should be beneficial, this one is going to be and talk about what I've been telling you. Which one you guys want? You guys want
job, bro.
Village in China. Okay, here we go right here. We might have time for both. Interesting. We might as well talk about Chinese. Alright, and how many have always had this idea that they can reach out to a mistress. Anybody remember the term mistress? They used to say that as a mistress. The opposite of that, I believe, is she has a mister, if I'm not mistaken. So a mistress always was pretty much present in a lot of marriages because it was always that the guy needs a little bit more. He gets a little bit of He liked to take care of his American culture out to the mistress. And there was always competition between the mistress and the wife. Sometimes you would the wife and the mistress would go over and be like, or sometimes he's out with the mistress and the wife shows up. What are you doing out with your home? So, we don't have that. We got a lot of applicators and images. It's almost anticipating that a man had a mistress, especially if he had money. Some of y'all mamas was missing. Some of y'all, yes, mamas was a business. Do your baby daddy. Do your daddy. Some of y'all wonder why you have daddy's last name. And the reason why is because your mom was a business. And he had a whole family over there. He had another girl. He had a bride. He had a wife. You got this. And your mom, that's a man. You, after your daddy's last name, but your daddy had another family. And some of y'all wives were actually business. Right? It's just like you don't be mistress. And then he left the other wife and then married mom. Okay, so let's get into this here. Oh, mama was a side chick ass bitch. It's very regular mistress. It was in China, fair use.
Hong Kong Village in Shenzhen is widely recognized as a wealthy village. It used to be famously known as the Mistress Village. Back in the day, the village was full of beautiful women. Their boyfriends were mostly businessmen, like Hong Kong and truck drivers who traveled between Hong Kong and Shenzhen. At its peak, Hong Kong Village had around 50,000 mistresses. The village was packed with massage parlors, karaoke bars, nightclubs, and other places associated with the sex industry, giving it the nickname a paradise for Hong Kongers. However, in recent years, as Hong Kong's economy has declined, the once popular trend of keeping mistresses has gradually faded. Hong Kong Village is separated from Hong Kong.
Damn, niggas. This nigga doing a fucking pump fake. Fuck out the way there.
He couldn't afford a concubine. He couldn't afford a mistress. It's not because it was immoral. It was because I ain't got the money. All right, here, I got the money. And all moved down to that. Oh, honey, oh, honey. The women that were giving it to you and they were your mistress as soon as you didn't have the money. Just get out. And also, same thing with marriage. No money, no honey. If you earn a marriage and you broke, in that marriage, I'm gonna just let you know that right now. The more you in today, if that doesn't mean it's gonna start off like that. If you ride or die, rough it out. If you want to get it out, make sure 3 to 5 years past for her to do that. She gonna dry up like the Sahara. Yes. It's gonna clam up, dry up, it ain't gonna oil. You will not have these 2 things on the table. There will be no flat. It might start off like that when she's young. Let her get past 30, 3 or 5 years in the marriage. She gonna land them legs. She will have no reason to open them legs. So please understand, I'm telling you that this is a certainty. You do your job, you're going to ride it out for about 5-6 months. And you're going to go 6 months with no job and go. And she going to plant legs, bro. She rolled it out for you and you still on the couch. So couch surfing, playing that. She going to get that weekend. And she going to say,
and I smell like a bag of onions. Is any of this hurting you? Nothing. Hong by just a river. Although it's called the village, it's essentially in the heart of the city. This village, with a history of over 700 years, is now known as one of the most affluent urban villages. The village gate is decorated with intricate dragon carvings on stone pillars, with lions standing guard in front, creating a luxurious atmosphere. Even from a distance, you can't help but marvel at the grandeur that sets it apart from other urban villages. In the 1990s, Shenzhen took advantage of its proximity to Hong Kong, leveraging special policies and incentives during China's reform and opening up era. As a result, a large number of Taiwanese, Hong Kong, and foreign enterprises came to invest and build factories in Shenzhen. With capital flowing in, many investors and business people from Taiwan and Hong Kong followed. Shenzhen, as a special economic zone at the forefront of reform, also attracted thousands of migrant workers, including many young and beautiful girls.
So, one thing we do tell you is that wherever the money is flowing, young, beautiful women are going. This is kind of good for that. I'm not showing these women. Wherever the money is flowing, young, beautiful women are going. For instance, Miami, young women when they're young, they'll go out there, mess around, get dick around and all that stuff. They just try to exercise hypergamy, be around well. Most of them don't capitalize. They end up back in Austin. Before they came from. Alright, similarly, people that go to Los Angeles. Alright, we'll find that the most beautiful women are where the money is from. Wherever there's no money, it's where Wyoming does a lot of act. It's not a wrongs. Right here. So that's why when you go to a big city, there's way more attractive hot women there. That don't mean you're gonna get one, you're just gonna be looking at them. This is an example there. The economy's booming. Young, attractive women showed up. This is just nature. This is just nature. New York City, alright? Wherever the economy is booming, women are going to show up. Alright, that's how it works. That's how it works. Okay, here we go.
These girls mostly came from rural areas. Some were quite simple and used to a hard life, making them easier to get along with. They carried the burden of supporting their families at a young age. At the time, wages and prices in Shenzhen were relatively low. Spending $4,000 to $8,000 Hong Kong dollars for a young woman in an urban village.
Alright, so there we go right there. So this is another thing right there. As you can see, you can come down to Isaiah 4:1. So it's got young women that came from areas. That's what
when I start selling pussy.
Okay. So it wasn't the bad. It wasn't because they were bad girls. It was because that was how to survive. And then not only were they surviving because of this, these women were able to feed their family and their parents. So it all resolves around money. No money, no honey. And then women use money to be able to support themselves and support others' families. It's not that hard to figure out. You can keep the basics. Just as they say, well, let's say this right here. Like, just keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. Keep the main thing. Try to overthink it and outthink it. Don't try to hope you can get around this. Don't see hope now. So, rural area, small town girls, out in the big city, sex in the city, money. Support them. And they get them for cheap down there. How much money is that in Hong Kong?
Soon, the trend of keeping mistresses spread throughout Shenzhen. So-called mistress villages were residential areas. Mistresses. China's rapid economic.
There it is. Okay, again, just so you can hear this, gentlemen, I'm not telling you to do this. We're just telling you to understand. A kept woman is a concubine, but a concubine is not a whore. Necessarily. A kept woman means he pays for her. And not only pays for her time, he more than likely pays for her expenses. A lot of dudes are trying to play this game and play it completely free, and it is very stressful. Where you're trying to get women to do these things and give up their body and get nothing in return. I don't understand why you continue to do this past a certain age. I get it. Up to 24, go for it. And you're gonna, and then she's gonna grow up, and she's gonna have needs. So they kept the woman concubine. They were kept there, and they bring them out to their new city and walk them like Rampage Jackson for free, It was 500K. He kept her ass home. Yes. Shelter gave it its own treatment.
Makeup, excision, facials, John Thompson. That is all in it.
She part of the budget. She part of the budget. If you try to do this for free, you will frustrate yourself. And they got the money in the means at the time. They don't mind this putting it in the budget. Not mine. And these are young people. She doesn't consider that. As soon as she ages out, she gets replaced. It's a very tough position for her. But lots of women are doing it today. I'm going to show you the next one. Want to be married? You already do.
Wealthy men kept their mistresses. During China's rapid economic
What's wrong?
officials would secretly establish such homes on the outskirts of the city to hide from their wives. These urban villages became a special community and was made as symbols of indulgent lifestyles. Huanggang Village is near the Huanggang port, which was a key crossing point between Shenzhen and Hong Kong. A certain flashy group of people regularly passed through this port. They wore large gold chains, carried bulky cell phones, and spoke Mandarin with a Hong Kong accent. They frequented the most upscale restaurants in Huanggang Village, often accompanied by young, beautiful women. As this lavish lifestyle expanded, certain residential developments in Shenzhen's district, like Yijing Garden and Jingru Garden, became known for their high concentration of mistresses. In the mid-1990s, Shenzhen's central area shifted westward to the Futian district.
Oh my God.
Like Changsha Village, Shajui Village, and Shuiwei Village became favorite hotspots for Hong Kongers to hunt
These are some nice houses.
mistresses.
Like to do what with their mistresses.
In the Futian district, areas like Changsha Village, Shajui Village, and Shuiwei Village became favorite hotspots for Hong Kongers to hide their mistresses.
Hi.
The widespread and open practice of keeping mistresses was arguably unparalleled in Chinese communities. According to Hong Kong anthropologist Professor Tan Xiaowei, by the late 1990s, 1 in 6 Hong Kong men working in mainland China had a mainland wife. Not all of these men were big bosses. Some were ordinary workers earning tens of thousands of Hong Kong dollars per month. Hong Kong, as a city, served not only as a central hub for economic and trade exchanges between mainland China and the West, but also as a link connecting mainland China and Taiwan. At the time, Hong Kong was one of the top free trade.
Let me stop it there. They said 1 in 6 men in China. That's a lot of people. If you consider China as 1 billion people, that's a lot of people. But in that situation there, you see that's part of what the culture is now today. Women are saying, I'm going to buy myself out of having to do this. So today, not all women need to get married to a man where that man has financial control, aka partnership. So in that case, I know a lot of people listen to this and they're like,
Bro.
no, I could never be married
Yeah,
and
shoot
have my
that.
husband have a mistress. Because they have economic power now. They don't have to be subjugated to this particular type of treatment. So they're buying themselves out of this. This is why when you hear women saying, I'm going to keep my money, I'm going to focus on my career, I'm going to get my money up, they're doing exactly what I'm telling you to do. And they're saying, I'm going to get my money up or invest in a relationship enough to prevent that from happening. To the point where they'll be like, hey, we can have an open marriage. We can be partners. Or you can say, I got as much money as you got invested in this relationship because then just shit. She'd be like, shit, I'll keep a mister too. So today, American women have the opportunity to buy themselves out of this particular position. Whereas in the 90s in China, the women didn't have a choice. They were stuck. They had to do it. Or they would risk possibly not being able to survive financially. So leveraging options is a big deal, not only for men, but for women as well. Where the women are like, nah, you ain't gonna keep me in this position, just cheating on me like that. With a whole nother woman down in another spot, they be like, They'd rather stay single, they'd rather get their money up, they'd rather try to get their money up, they'd rather go broke, they'd rather live off the government than to be into you ninjas, running around here having hoes and mistresses and concubines. They ain't doing it. Or they'll get the money themselves, they'll be the concubine. Oh man, yo. see if they add anything more. They're giving you the history of the courts and all of this stuff. Let's go ahead and take it down to here. Let's get back to the courts. All right, here's the Goyams right there.
Tempting for young women from other provinces who came to Shenzhen for work. These women, who often worked overtime and only earned around 1,000 yuan a month, were drawn to the possibility of a much higher income. What's surprising is that the mistress industry became completely open, with no taboos around either seeking a sponsor or being a sponsor. Some Hong Kong businessmen even openly recruited lovers, and the mistress industry adopted a referral system. A woman who had already become the mistress of a Hong Kong man would recommend her cousins or close friends when she knew that her lover's friends were also looking for someone in the mainland.
Okay, so this is where we are today. And this was back in the 90s. So this is where we are today. I mean, we're not even there yet, but we're going to get here. This is where America's going. With Gen Z, this is where America is going. Just so you guys know, Gen Z women are already doing this. Now, we haven't gotten to the point where it's like, oh, you got a brother that need a girl? I know a girl. We haven't gotten really to that part openly yet. It's happening, but it's very, very minimal. But this is where dating is going, in my opinion, for kids and plum. This is where it's going. All right, and so, yeah, she got her pancakes out. She got some long legs. Hey, man, long legs in China go a little great. All right, long legs in China. You play that part again, because that's important. That's important. That's a very important part.
Hong truck drivers could earn around 30,000 Hong Kong dollars a month, which was incredibly tempting for young women
Why are you
from other
jumping,
provinces
bro?
who came to Shenzhen for work. These women, who often worked overtime and only earned around 1,000 yuan a month, were drawn to the possibility of a much higher income.
Just by the way, you know, on the dark side, I've had this offer to me as well. It was like, hey, you're looking for
Why are you doing layups, cuz?
This is already happening. That's what another. I think, yeah, I've had that offer. It was like, hey, I know you still lock here a little bit. My friend is available. Her sugar daddy left. So that's already happened. We got concubine referrals out here. It's hard out here, ladies.
What's surprising is that the mistress industry became completely open, with no taboos around either seeking a sponsor or being a sponsor.
You see that? No taboos. And I know people say women traditional, blah, blah, blah. But this is supposedly in the 90s. And obviously it's China. But the taboos, and we're reaching this point in America, the taboos are going away. The only people that have taboos related to this are the men. The men that really know now, we got Pete, but at least we got Ariel in out here. She a concubine at this point. You're seeing what's happening, and the taboos only remain with the men and women that are trying to be traditional. Like preserve the traditional American relationship. But the taboos and shame is all gone. Like Ariel Unions out there with her titties out at 52. Taboos are all gone. Gen Z women are flexible. They certainly are having kids and getting married. So, yeah, this is where we're going. I think we're coming back to this for sure.
Some Hong Kong businessmen recruited lovers, and the mistress industry adopted a referral system. A woman who had already become the mistress of a Hong Kong man would recommend her cousins or close friends when she knew.
Look at them pancakes. Alright, you talking about flatbacks out here. Alright, man, a long-legged Chinese woman. That's worth their weight in gold over there. Hello. Throw them legs up. Pancakes out.
They remember lovers' friends were also looking for someone in the mainland. These women often matched by their Hong Kong friends. They became mistresses of Hong Kong truck drivers. The men would rent a place close to the border and provide their mistresses with around 45,000 Hong Kong dollars a month for living expenses. Aside from waiting for the drivers to come back for a short rest, the daily routine for these women consisted of shopping, playing mahjong, and receive the most money from their patrons.
Patrons? You mean tricks? So in our culture, you know, people say, you know, of course people are saying in the comments, poor black men, right? But they will use all languages and tricking and y'all messing up the game. No, we're messing up the game for you. Alright, but these men are not messing up the game. They get into it. Alright, but when the money dries up, no honey. Just know that. So they're comparing notes. How much you get from your tree? How much you get from your tree? Eat that tree. Right? Playing games and sitting around waiting for they, but hey, it is what it is. Call it patrons.
Many Hong Kong businessmen, especially those involved in the jewelry and clothing trades, also followed this trend and started maintaining second homes in Shenzhen. Over time, not only working women, but also female university students became a primary source of mistresses. It was a well-known fact that female university graduates faced employment difficulties, especially since many companies discriminated against women.
That is exactly what's happening today to Gen Z. Gen Z women are getting discriminated in the workplace. It's hard to find jobs. University, this is exactly what we're doing here. And we're behind schedule. America.
Some of these students, burdened by student loans and struggling with financial difficulties at home, felt immense pressure to find a job quickly. And if they couldn't, the impact on them was significant. Whether they were working-class women or university students, their goal was the same: to make money quickly, improve their lives, and support their families.
When I start selling pussy.
Bitch, mind your business.
And it's like, hey, no problem. You make money quick. This is what women are facing today in America. They can't survive off their wages. They can't do it. They can't do it. No, they're like, quick to the money. Not all. And if you're over 34 as a woman, you're going to either retire from this or completely don't understand it. But this is Gen Z in a nutshell. Right now, and them bitches be having mental head problems. They ain't trying to work. They ain't trying to work no more.
Yeah.
Now, when it goes along with quiet quitting, you know what it's quiet quitting? This right here.
I looked at it. I have 8 cameras in my legs, and I'm just using it. All I have is my heart. And put the thing on there.
Alright, so they can say quiet quitting. If I ain't working these long hours, because you're making money for the rest of hours. It's get them that season out here. Hey, and these are your future wives. Okay, let me see. I got to look like this. This is an interesting film, isn't it? Interesting.
Man, what the fuck is this layup shit? The fuck is this layup shit? Nigga should have been a fucking tip jam from the jump. Then it should have been a fucking dub after the pump fake.
Even gave Shenzhen the name Mistress City. Mistresses in Shenzhen and Jankyville fell into 2 categories. The first was the long-term type, where the woman's Hong Kong boyfriend was usually older, and there was a more established emotional bond with them, making a relationship relatively stable. The second was the short-term type, where the relationship was more so. It's more of a girlfriend situation.
Y'all some haters, bro.
The woman would break up with him, sell off everything in the house and the lease, and either leave Shenzhen or find another man to support her.
There you go right there. No money, no honey. No money, no honey. Soon as the money dry up, she dry up. She dry up. Okay, it's pretty simple, guys. It's pretty simple. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Yeah, Leo K. Just starting this in a let me say this. We're not just starting this. This is now becoming normalized. I just want to clear that up. Because this has already been going on. All right? Now, in America, this is just becoming what people find. They're removing the taboo related to it. But this has already been kind of what people are doing, where you then have normal women jumping on an opportunity to do this. All right? So this is just the junior college organized in an organized fashion. This is the organized JUCO.
According to a report by Phoenix TV,
look at all these ling-lings. Lord have mercy. I would be out here like,
Lord have mercy.
all right, I would be out here.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
All right, I'm going to be like, yo, this would be a whole long-ass night for me. This is how I would be. I'm going to just let y'all know. If I was standing out there right now, I would be like this right here. I mean, this would be America. Have me out there starving. Overload. And so they're going to have to kick me out the country. Boy, it would be great food going on right now. I need to find where that at. Where's that
Any
at?
type of fuck?
Alright, anyway, get in the kids though. Right out there looking like this. Fixes Buys LLC. Okay, quick. It will be over, man. Somebody
Oof.
get pregnant. All right, that's what it was. It'd be
Talk
out
to
there
me
like
nice then,
crazy,
girl.
going ham. All right,
What?
anybody, I'll be running
Talk to me
specials and
nice.
deals out this motherfucker. Oh man, I need to find out where this is. Where that video at? All right. Anyway, where that video at? All right. Anyway,
She
shout out to
shut
y'all,
the
brothers,
fuck
man.
up.
That would be a whole long ass week.
There were as many as 50,000 mistresses in Huanggang village alone. Other areas like Bagualing, Hongwei Road, and Xinzhou were also densely populated with mistresses.
Shout out
In other
to
parts
this.
of Guangdong, such as Zhangmutou
Oh,
in
no,
Dongguan, the number of mistresses
Damn.
reached a peak of
All
120,000. It's estimated that there were at least 300,000 mistresses in Shenzhen.
Man, I ain't got
Many
it.
Hong Kong men chose to have their mistresses settle down in these areas, and if you talk to these women, they would all say the same thing. In a couple of years, my child's father will arrange for his Hong Kong residency. Adi, a young woman from rural Hubei, saw her allowance from her Hong Kong boyfriend increase from 8,000 yuan a month to 20,000 yuan. She kept herself well-groomed, visited beauty salons for manicures, enjoyed afternoon tea, played mahjong with friends, and spent her evenings watching movies or chatting online. She had a comfortable place to live, and her job was simple. She only needed to spend 4 or 5 nights with her boyfriend each month. Every time they met, he would also give her gifts like bags, shoes, or cosmetics.
Right.
For Adi, who had never finished middle school and lacked any real skills, this lifestyle left her feeling content. One girl once said, "Working in a factory means laboring for over 12 hours a day, barely earning a few hundred yuan. Living with a Hong Kong man means no work and no worries about life. What's wrong with that?" As the phenomenon of being a mistress became more common, the mistress villages flourished, coinciding with Hong Kong's golden age of economic growth. The community in these villages became increasingly complex, with relationships becoming more transactional. Take Xiaoling, for example.
Yeah, this is America right now. This is where America's going. This is the future of relationships. Just to let y'all know, y'all still got. I mean, Gen X, baby boomers, old millennials, sit down. It's the future in America. I believe so, man. I'm just telling you. I'm hedging my bet on this one. I'm hedging my bet on this one right there.
Coinciding with Hong Kong's golden age of economic growth, the community in these villages became increasingly complex, with relationships becoming more transactional. Take Xiaoling, for example. She stopped her education after middle school and heard that she could make good money in Shenzhen. To support her family, she followed her fellow villagers to Guangdong to work. At first, she worked in a factory and lived in a dormitory, but soon she moved out. She met a wealthy Hong Kong businessman who claimed to be single and said that she was lonely from working abroad. Xiaoling, young and inexperienced, fell for his sweet talk and became his mistress. Later, she found out that he had a wife and daughter in Hong Kong. Even though she realized that she had been deceived, she couldn't give up the comfortable life. The businessman promised Xiaoling that if she could give him a son, he would give her a lump sum of 300,000 yuan, a huge amount at the time. The condition was that the child would be raised by his wife in Hong Kong, and Xiaoling would not see the child again.
All right, let me stop right there.
Damn.
This is definitely getting a concubine activity right now because typically now having babies with your mistress certainly would be taboo over here. But again, like your mama was a mistress. And I think what people are going to find is that it is normal to have, if your wife doesn't produce a male heir, you would go to the mistress to produce the male heir. So that's more of a concubine behavior where concubines are supported, and then there's an extra layer where concubine produces the male heir. This has been going on in fiefdoms for a long time. I think it probably went on in the Bible if I'm not mistaken, but that's a fact that if your wife doesn't produce a male heir, especially in China, right, where they were probably deleting all the female babies as much as they needed a boy child. If your wife don't produce a boy child, you go over there and you go to your concubine. And then, yeah, boy, that's crazy, huh? But we are doing this now. I guess surrogacy is a form of this as well.
If it were a daughter, she would receive 80,000 yuan, but the child would still go to the wife. Xiaoling accepted, reasoning that even after 10 or 20 years of hard work, she couldn't earn that kind of money. After Xiaoling gave birth to a daughter, the businessman quickly arranged to send the child to Hong Kong. It wasn't until Xiaoling experienced the pain of being separated from her child that she realized what sort of deal she made.
Yeah, of course. It's always a bad deal after they make it. It doesn't work out for them.
She begged the businessman to let her keep the baby until the child's first month, but he refused and transferred the promised money to her. He also told her to disappear immediately, warning that if she continued to bother him, her reputation would be ruined. Xiaoling then realized that she would never see her child again, and the businessman ruthlessly abandoned her.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, man, this is what American women don't want. They don't want that. They don't want hide nor hair this shit, bro. They don't want none of this. This is why American women are fighting for their own empowerment. This is why they're voting for Kamala Harris. All right, this is why they're going to the voting booth, and they ain't trying to hear y'all niggas out. All right, just so y'all know. That's why they going to the voting booth like this and secretly voting for Kamala in the marital home. Because there's a sense of they want the control. I'm not saying they should get it. I'm saying they want the control. They don't want to be put under these conditions. They want to be able to control their own destiny and have their own economic future and whatnot. So this is why we're seeing a lot of this push for their own empowerment. It's just basically control. Now, they're going to flop. It's not going to work out, but I don't know what to tell you. Let me get to some super chats. If you want the link to that video, the video is on the China Observer channel. Oh, by the way, they probably talk about this industry is drying up because the economy's drying up. Yeah, the industry's drying up, the economy's drying up. But it's on the Chinese Observer channel. They released it 2 weeks ago. Somebody said they already got it, but they don't got enough. Women today don't feel like they got enough. So they want more. Super chats, and then I'll play the last video of the beneficial dating. As we're going to see, this woman's going to describe exactly what had been going on there. So hit the like button on this stream. Let's see if any other contributions going on. It's nuts out there. Nuts. Shout out to the contractor, says, morning coach from south of the border reporting for duty, sir. Shout out to you, the contractor in Mexico. Shout out to our brother Red Pill on the Prairie. Salutations, coach. I watched a relationship reality show, and the women who are the worst to their men still sat there and blamed the men being abused for everything, and the other female contestants and female audience had the mean girlfriends' backs. Zero accountability. Female own preference, so they'll always support women kind of thick and thin, no matter what. They're always seen as the victim. We see this with Cassie. Cassie is seen as the victim in that case. And I'm like, I mean, it's weird. I don't see her as a victim at all. Now, when she got her ass beat, I was like, okay, nobody deserves that. But women see Cassie as the victim. Oh, she was only 19. They will make every excuse in the book as to why she was the victim. And I'm like, how? And she set up under there. Like, who would do shit like that? She was getting, again, one thing I'm going to tell guys, every woman that complained about the men in her life was the abuser, the loser, whatever they were, she wanted that guy at that time in her life. I'm going to say this again, this is to arm you up. This is not to support women being abused. But every woman that talks about the piece of shit man that they had before you showed up, she wanted that guy. She fought for that guy. She set up under that guy. She gave that guy her best years. She gave that guy her best sex. And she stayed there 2, 3, 4, 5 years. She wanted that guy. So they made the choice to be up under that guy. They made the choice. They made a choice every day. Now, niggas want to be Stockholm Syndrome and nah, bro. Nah. I ain't going for that shit. They picked him and stayed with him. They wanted whatever he was giving. All right, now he might not have gave him her whole time. But yeah. They didn't pick the wrong guy. Just like for men, we picked the wrong bitch. It is what it is. Shout out to NGN says, I remember when I was in the military, I seen a Kate drink 3 bottles of wine every day period and crash out on her boyfriend, just like that Karen in the video. I've also seen married guys stay at work longer to avoid their wives, and they warned me. CGA told lies in 7 years. Told no lies. Yeah. I saw guys back in the day, so when you guys want traditional marriages, right? Do you guys know that many husbands didn't want to even go home to their wives, knowing what was going to happen? Where they go? The titty bar, the bar. Look at the cartoons, The Simpsons, and the shows like Married with Children. They showed that those generations of men that got married, but they didn't even want to go home. It's like, hey, I don't even want to go. They would get off of work, go to the bar, and then on The Simpsons, they would be like, is my husband there? Type shit. I know my husband's there. Just go to the fucking bar. Because they knew when they got home, it was going to be some bullshit. They go to the dive bar, the titty bar, they just be like, they going to go to the bar like Cheers. They going to go home. Fuck, I got to go home to the wife. And then people are like, they're irresponsible. They just didn't want to go home to no bullshit. That's what it is. And Brooklyn Bay says, how is it that YouTube allows completely naked see-through vlog videos labeled as educational purposes only, while others are banned, censored, and demonetized for expressing critiques or different viewpoints about women in politics? Kamala and Big Tech will make it worse. Facts. And I kind of told you that they're going to do that. You know, and this is for the beneficial education purposes only. And, you know, I ain't nothing but perverts looking at that. David says, Dick the Stallion admits to lying to Gayle King. Is that a question? Or did that happen? Is that recent? Dick the Stallion admits to lying to Gayle King. I mean, Ninja, we knew she was lying. Right, so she also lied on whatever it is. She also lied in court. And the Stallion admits to lying to Gayle King. Had sex with Tory Lanez. Okay, yeah, thank you, David.
We knew that.
This is not
We knew.
She was lying when I reviewed the video. This is the movie. They don't feel no guilt. And it's hard to distinguish. Shout out to the ladies. Not all women do this. And know which one's dumb. Now she gonna lie and say she lied on Tory Lanez. I'm pretty sure that's coming up next. But everybody knew that, but I believe the video. I said she was lying. Everybody knows she was lying. But she just finally admitted it. David, man, it's crazy. They will lie and destroy your whole fucking life. And then they will not think twice, bro. Just don't understand this. They will not think twice. So my goal is to tell men to protect these things. They will lie on your minds. Sam X just found out. Shit, Keely Bunnies was in his 50s, has a 21-year-old girlfriend. He's going to marry back in the motherland. He said, I need to take a trip. Okay, well, like, shout out to you. You better get out of there. Get over there. Get you some ling-lings. I mean, they have a shortage of men over there for these ling-lings. So you can get ling-lings how you want over there. Anywhere. Okay, did I get these brothers here? All right, I think I'm almost caught up. EC says, Coach, it's time to delegate cleaning, etc. It was a hard choice, but I started to realize that I was losing by doing things that could easily be done by other people. And when I did this, it was still hard to break bread. It was hard. I was like, damn. This, I'm gonna pay that, I'm gonna pay $150 per cleaning session, I'm gonna pay this and that. Once I realized that, once I start paying it, I can make more money doing what I am good at. It replaced the income, and now I can't live without it. I can't live without it. So I actually can focus on doing what I can do best to earn money, as opposed to stopping on a Saturday, cleaning up, making meal plans and shit like this. And the funny thing about it is the people who do this are women. Just odd. It's one of those odd realities, which again, it's monetized. I keep telling you, man, why do women are monetized? Across the fucking the idea of getting women to do things for free is not a good long-term strategy. You can get it short-term. Any man can get this short-term. Like, you can get a woman right now to come in here and want to do this shit. It's a short-term strategy. I'm talking about long-term. The reality is, all of the things that you as a man want more because you're in a relationship with her because you want to play house and you want her to like you and you want to love her. Right now, women do that shit for feet. And they come in here, they get the job done way better than your girlfriend's gonna do it. They don't give you no lip, they smile at you, and all of that shit. So anything that you do right now that you want a woman to do, simply to get your message, money, get her more money. They no longer have to take the woman. I want her to do it. Now, because of that, limits what women would be faithful to, right? Because I'm looking at women like, nah, I don't have to settle for a bad bitch because she don't go cook and clean for me. That's the strategy you guys are using. So now I'm looking at women like, okay, what else y'all got? Most of them got nothing. They got nothing. All right, you're like, okay, you gonna be a side bitch for me. Well, I'm gonna see you once or twice a week. Go out on a date. I'll show you. And then leave. Okay, so now she has no support for her. It offer nothing. That's just gonna sit up under me and shit and we go on dates. No, hell no. No sense in me. It might be attractive to try to make her a stay-at-home wife. Be sensitive. I'm a really attractive woman. I can just get old up and send on home. Alright, here we go. Send on home. And then there's a woman that makes my breakfast and pick it up from her store. Four breakfasts per week.
Why are you guarding me, bro?
Doesn't that have a chef that actually makes a little bit more gourmet food and better nutrition-wise, so it's custom made? There's a chef that I go to for that. There's some Latinas that come and clean my house. So, I don't need like, I don't search for women like, I find her, she can fit with me, and then she can cook clean, and if she likes me, I can get my dick sucked by this woman over here. I can get her over here to go do some nasty shit. I can get her to cook. I can get literally got a monetized marketplace where they have outsourced and outpriced themselves. A woman that can walk my dog right here on the app. Okay, I want a woman to come walk my dog. She ain't got nothing better to do all day. She on the app. Okay? Kaylee comes, walks the dog. You guys are trying to find one woman to do all those things. And mine, they don't exist. Not for all of us. All of us are going to get that one. All of us are not going to get that one. If she has a job, how's she gonna do all that? How's she gonna cook, clean, and walk your dog and make breakfast and lunch? I just don't see it. So that's where we live today. And I'm like, yeah, you get yourself in an economic position to be able to afford that. And what? Then you look at women and go, what? Women and go, what do y'all got? What do you got? It's not what you got much. If they're not doing those things. I don't care if she got money. Okay. Am I spending my money while she has money? If I'm still spending my money, her money is pointless. Wait, where the ladies at? They be quiet as hell when I be going in. By the way, married men, y'all niggas over here divvying up chores and shit. Right? These married men up in here getting cussed out in their own house. They been up chores, begging for a duck sick.
Don't let that piece shoot down.
When was the last time your wife just fixed your meat? And these guys do. These men or women living under these women, and these women are sandbagging. They marry guys. And I'm talking about it nasty. I mean, she got saliva dripping down her elbows and on her breasts. Fix it. When was the last time your wife gave you a nasty blowjob?
Our center quit.
I mean, I can tell you the last time I had one. It just.
Hey, swing it.
Alright, look, they said last night, okay?
Kick it out.
I mean, she just spitting on it and slobbing and hot to it. You didn't have to hate okay? And then after she got done, she went to cleaning up the house. And she made you a quesadilla afterwards. When was the last time? Anyway, alright, look at these guys. They in here lying. They in here lying on their deal sticks, y'all out here. Yeah, they in here lying on their deal sticks. Alright, they lying, y'all. Alright, don't let these men lie to you. Oh man, someone said that's not wife antics. Go somewhere else, buddy. Hey, look, is that a woman saying that? Wives aren't supposed to do that? Listen. I'm telling you, somebody just said wives ain't supposed to do that. Oh boy, that's an L. It's an L. Hey, look, wives ain't supposed to do that. That's why, hey, ladies, if you're a wife, and you just said wives ain't supposed to do that, you've been definitely getting sucked off by somebody else. He definitely gonna give you a mistress. He definitely got a mistress. He definitely gonna cheat on you because what he wants more than anything else is his pipes to get cleaned. I mean, all he wants. All right, I'm telling you, man. It says how they bad. If your wife ain't doing it, he getting it from somewhere else. He wants someone else to do it. That's why he got OnlyFans right now. Alright, anyway. That's crazy, man. Like, ladies, if you don't do it for your husband, he gonna get it from somebody else. Somebody else gonna do it for you. That's a fact. Get Chameleon, the amount of available good wives will always be massively outnumbered by the amount of women.
Damn, bro.
Stop looking me. Start looking at me.
Fuck.
Plain and simple. Get Chameleon. The amount of women that want to be wives is in the minimal right now. Minimal. Matter of fact, when was the last time you heard a woman say, I want to be a wife? Somebody say, get the air horn out of these ninjas. A woman in America said, I want to be a wife.
God.
They'll say they want to be married. They'll say they want to get married. I want that. I want to get married. That's different. I want to be a wife. What you're they want to be a wife. I can't wait to be a wife. Today's young man has never heard that. Never heard that. A woman say, I want to be a wife. I can't wait to be a wife and have a family. Now, you better live in Utah or fucking Idaho, right? Ogden, Utah, go to Weber State or some shit like that. Live in Fulton, Idaho. Right? You might hear it there. Many women in the day say, I want to be a wife. And that should tell you everything about what you're getting into. They don't want to be wives. They're going to get married. But they don't want to be white. Alright, I'm gonna just let you know they are act out of the wife. No, by the way, I actually asked the woman that one time. And guys, you guys gotta start asking women these stuff. And said, this woman said that I want to be married. And I asked her, yeah, but do you want to be a wife? And she asked me, what does that mean? Brothers, she was like, what does that mean? And that should be plain and simple. You said you wanted to get married. You want to be a wife. And you didn't have an answer for that. That's an easy fucking answer. That's easy. Yes, I want to be a wife. I told you I wanted to get married. I fucking blitzed her. I asked her that she wanted to be a wife. She didn't know what to say. And I was like, yep, that's what I thought. And guess what? The conversation is dead. You don't want to be married. You want to be married because you wanted your wife. Test them out. And I want you to listen with your ears because women are very intentional about what they say. When they say they want to get married, they just want to be married. All right, they don't want to be a wife.
I want to be a wife.
Ask, are you willing to be a wife? Are you ready to be a wife? Ready to be a wife? Are you ready to be my wife? See what the fuck they say. I guarantee you they gonna glitch.
Come get it, come get it.
Yeah, you gotta exercise the feminists. You gotta exercise the feminists, man. It ain't that hard at all. But they'll tell you real quick, I want to be married someday. I want to marry you. I want to have married. I want to get married. Yeah. Let me get to this. Let's show you this video right here. We got one more video. You think? Yeah, let's do it. We got time. She wants a partner. Yes, that's what she wants. It doesn't mean the move from extent. Something specific. Speaking of something specific, we have this woman here, Steve. Right, this one's going to talk about the need for beneficial dating. Now, on the dark side, we call it mutual beneficial. Mutually beneficial, so this is the category. Alright, but she's bringing this to the world, and she's going to talk about this. I wish I had the timestamps, but we'll go ahead and listen to her out. I featured her before. Let's see.
Today we're doing a video request which is all about beneficial dating. Today we're going to be getting into how to date beneficially. What does it mean and how do you do it? So let's get some thumbs up as well. Okay, beneficial dating is when you find a
I'll give you a thumbs up.
to dating for detriment.
Shoot. Oh, okay.
Beneficial
Good.
dating, detrimental dating.
So she said detrimental dating versus beneficial dating. Let me see if I can speed her up a little bit.
When you are dating in your detriment, it literally backfires. It's draining your energy, it's taking away your mental well-being. You're not caring about yourself, you're not putting yourself first, you're literally putting that person first. You're wasting your life. You're not getting anything back from it apart from having dating for benefit, it's literally you dating a man who just wants to make you happy. Of course, with women, they all have an agenda in mind, but you make sure that you have yours. What is your agenda? You want to be taken care of, you want to be treated, you want to be treated. So, with that in mind, you want to be treated respectfully, and you want somebody who's going to be nice to you and do nice things for you. So, you need somebody who will do nice things. Do you need to meet that kind of person to actually get into dating beneficially? No, you.
This is important. Alright, so I always tell you ninjas, hey man, you better get your shit in order. Financially, get it fit in shape. She's gonna give a reality check for a lot of these chicken heads because she's like, you gotta look the part. So you can't come in. This is important because I actually agree with her on this one. And I've been talking about this. Listen to this.
It's no one. I just didn't bother to like this one. But some people are just so naturally beautiful that they don't need to do certain things that the rest of us need to do. So make sure if you are an everyday woman, like most people are, you want to make sure when you leave your house, instead of the girl next door, you want it to be, the numbers are next door. So So let's make sure when you leave your house that that is what you're going for, and that is the aesthetic that you are having and targeting. It's subtle. You want to look like you're actually enjoying, but still that sensibility that you don't need.
So this is going to disqualify like 70-80% of women, right? Disqualify like 70-80% of women because most women, they go out like slobbers. They be wearing bonnets, pajamas, and they don't give a fuck how they go out. So then those same women will say they want to date a rich guy. Right? And I'm like, bitch, you live in Memphis, like, and you're walking around that wall, and right, you're not gonna make it. Or they'll be the next level. Yeah, they'll be fat, not shape, and they'll be like, I want to date somebody that got money and bitch. Like, even this woman knows that ain't gonna work. So get in shape first. Like I would tell a ninja, get some money. Women, you gotta go get in shape. You gotta get your hair done. Now here's where the next level is. It's because the women think that if they get a guy, that guy will pay for the guy to get in shape. They'll give her a gym membership. You pay for her nails and hair to get done. And she can't afford it. But what she's saying is that you have a responsibility. If you want to get a beneficial dating, you gotta come in already chopped. You gotta come in already with your nails done. You gotta come in already with a car, bitch. You can't just have enough. That's the truth. And the ninja get you Ubers and buy you go. She's saying you gotta already be ready.
Yo, computer, get the fuck out the way.
Get at the bottom and then disrespect some dude and swoop you off your feet. So that's what she's saying right there. Yo, no. Y'all bitches, y'all want a beneficial date? You better come in ready. And these women ain't coming in ready. They coming in not ready. They coming in broke. They desperate. And they can't even keep their rent and their lights on. And so then they want to come in and then you need to pay the rent and the light. Nah, it don't start like that. Alright, they not ready. So that's why she's telling them there. You need to be ready if you want to do this. I like it. Here we go.
You want to look like you have to do something. Not only Campbell's strong. You don't want to overdo it. You want to look like you're trying to just put on a little bit of makeup and wear out your willing to put out here. If you just want it to not look like you're going out just to be rich and find this not for you, that's the way I'm trying to get to. And watch what you look like and these men are actually approaching you. You start dating with somebody via Hinge.
Yeah, like Hinge. I doubt it.
Or whatever.
She said whatever. Yeah, they on Hinge.
Approach begin because as soon as these men are interacting with you, that kind of want to give to you, take from you.
Nerve.
Guys, again, they're only on offense. And when a woman comes this way, they skedaddle. Alright? She's trying to get something from you. So they'll just go their own way, try to get free. Take. I wonder their mindset on this one. This is a pretty flawed strategy. Because how many women are you going to take from? How many women are now being available today that just completely disillusioned about what they can get? Many women are out there like that today. Not that many women. I mean, they're out there, but you've got to have today with Gen Z. These women are getting educated about what's going on. So for you to keep I'm gonna just find bitches I'm gonna take from and give it's gonna be if that. And there's more of you trying to get that than there are available women that are willing to give you that for free. There's more than there are trying to just let y'all see on them for free. Trust me, there's way more of you than it is of them. Let's continue.
And the reason that you know that is because men show you to take actions. So, if they're doing things like, look, I want to take you out, is it that you like, where is easy for you to get to? You know, caring about impressing you on that date and also caring about how you get to home, you know, they're not going to throw you on a night bus. These are things that are very indicative to how the relationship will run, the dating experience will be, you know. These are the things that are telling, and these are the things that you have to be mindful of. How are they treating you? What are they showing you with actions?
and class guys that are able to get this, which does help them. They run them enough. So there's a whole bunch of men that's gonna run their mouth and their mouthpiece and try to get as much as they can for them. It's way less guys that can. And those guys that can do it, they can do it. So it's hard to survive for them. Although they would love to. They got people trying to take this game. That's what it is. They got that they can show. So they got to do this between the kids.
That is action is law. That's it. There's nothing about that. To make sure it doesn't matter what the expensive to you, that is that is what you want to go by. So you've done this first date, and you have decided, look, I want to make sure that this is the kind of man who, if I have children with him, he can afford to have a family. And I also want to make sure it's the kind of man who puts his money where his mouth is. I want to make sure it's not just doing lip service, he is actually interested in your well-being. So, to me, testing the waters to see if that's true. You don't tell him that because then you're not going to.
Exactly.
She's not saying much in here, so I'm going to skip ahead. She could have did this in 3 minutes. She's not very bright. I'm going to just tell you this woman right here is not the sharpest tool in the shed. Just to let you know right here. This woman right here is not the sharpest tool in the shed. This woman can benefit from me. Lady, if you want to reach out, I got a thumbs up for you. This woman is not intelligent. At least she can't express herself. But she does look good. So there is a role for you. And your job is to be seen and not heard. Alright, so there's a part of the game of beneficial dating that when a man has the benefits, you got to shut up. Alright? Just to let you know, ma'am, you can't do all this jibber jabber when I'm around. Alright, you're going to do something. And if your mouth is open, it shouldn't be no words coming out of it. It should be something going in it. It's bugs you in there. Alright, just to let you know. Your job is not to talk when you're around me with all this shit. Alright, I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes and listen. Alright, but I can look at you way longer than I'm going to listen to you. Alright, let me see here. Let's see here. She probably ain't as dumb as I'm saying, but she know what she doing. She know how to play this game.
I know there's still lots of women doing that where they meet someone, they think he's really charming, and of course he's going to be trying to get you there because that is his main agenda. So he's going to say whatever it takes to get his agenda completed and carried out. Of course, he wants to execute that. But you also have an agenda, and at the end of the day, his agenda can't even happen until your agenda's happened. And after your agenda has happened consistently...
All right, let me skip ahead here. There was a part that I wanted to play here where she got down to the nitty-gritty.
And then
she got down to the bottom line later on in the video.
Make sure you have a bit of cleavage, or make sure you're wearing something that is strapless, or whatever. Make sure you've got your posture.
All right, teaching them. Okay, she's teaching the girls to be feminine right there.
Okay, so yes, we know all of that, or you should know. And
we should know.
If you don't, I just told you. But make sure that you are playing up his weaknesses, and because you want to do that regardless, because you want him to be eating out the palm of your hand, because you want him to be interested in you. You want that to happen. Men and women have to do different things to get the other to be interested in us. And of course, I am somebody who, as lots of you know, I've dated women as well.
No.
Jesus, man. Hey, man, of course, she's dating women. This is the new women, man. I mean, women have done this all the time. But today, it's just out there. It's not hidden anymore. You know, these women, especially if they're beneficial dating or whatever they want to call it, they date women too, man. And y'all ninjas, man, hey, man, by the time she falls down, they know. Hey.
And That's
Y'all gonna marry this woman and she gonna have bodies and lily licks. This is Gen Z or young millennials in a nutshell. They wide
Oh
open,
shit.
they wide open freaky. And they be looking like this. All right, let's see here. Where's the bottom line, man?
that's okay, I'll do it for you. And don't let the week go past because you just with bedroom activities to see if you're the kind of woman who is going to do that with them, if you're the kind of woman who will flirt with them, if you're the kind of woman who is open to being a bit, cheeky or whatever it is. They test these waters as well in the dates. You notice this. They are testing you to see if you will do what they want. If you're going to be doing what they have on their agenda. Because that's what their agenda is, and they're trying to actualize it. But you have an agenda also, and you are trying to actualize that as well. So at the end of the day, they can't have what they want until you have what you want. And even when you have what you want, it still doesn't mean that they're going to get what they want. Because this is your body we're talking about. You don't just go throwing it around like you would throw around money, and how men do throw around money. People feel like, gosh, I can't ask about money, I can't ask for anything, I can't ask for any help with anything, it's too personal. No, your body is personal, and they have absolutely no embarrassment to ask you for it. Ladies, stop blaming me. They have no embarrassment asking you to just lie down and give you their body and let you do, let them do what they want with it. They have no embarrassment, no hesitation. No hesitation whatsoever.
Why should I? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
The hesitation to ask certain things. As long as you have the look and you have an attractive look that that men are attracted to, you know that the man who you're on a date is going to be interested in, then just do a subtle hint or just outright just ask for something. But it's really not.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
He
Look
isn't
who we are.
interested in you.
Does that mean
He
that
doesn't
you
earn enough
finally
to
got
be
me a
able
shoe
to
deal?
look after any kind of family that you could
Come on,
possibly
man,
have
just get
with
you
him
one
anyway,
shoe deal.
or he won't even be
Got
able
you
to
6.
afford
Man,
more
stop
present
playing. What you
terms.
mean?
He won't be able to afford
All these
like,
people right here want to sign you.
to date and to get
Okay,
to
and
know
they're
each
more
other
than
because
happy to
he
come to
can't afford
terms
it
with
to
us.
be.
All you got to do is
So
come.
you see where the bottom line is. All right, so they kind of come up with clever language, calling it beneficial dating, mutually beneficial. I mean, they come up with clever languages, but what it is this. What it is money for honey. That's what we do. Money for honey. And so she's out here coaching these girls. Is she a dating coach? I suppose so. She has a relatively small channel. It would be considered large. All right, and she is reaching a lot more people here. Beneficial or nothing, always and forever. So if we take what we saw in the Chinese video and see what we're seeing here, this is basically what we're doing. I'm not entertaining anything stingy or broke. Not sorry. So, this is where we're at. A lot of women are being coached from this, and so the defensive side of you, I'm the defensive coordinator. The defensive side of you should be aware of this, and most people are naturally aware, just like they're naturally aware you're trying to get free
Great
sex,
choice.
something for nothing.
Yo, I cannot
They're
believe I'm
now
getting...
naturally aware and now coaching each other to say this is actually not taboo. This should be expected. This should be standard. This should be normalized. This is where we are. Let me get to the super chats here. You can go back and watch her whole video if you can bear it. I don't think I can watch her whole video at all. I can pause a frame. But just so you know that this is happening, you should be aware of it. And I saw a guy, a dating coach guy, basically going on one of these apps to go up there to exploit the women. Now, I don't know if he's done a follow-up, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't gotten very far over there. He hasn't gotten very far with that particular strategy because those guys are really, it is what it is. It is, those guys are really not going to win out here. Not today.
Is that how many more I need?
Not today, sir.
Oh, I need
all right, so we got a lot of women out here. Thank you so much for sharing your gems.
I got a million fans. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Don't do me that.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Don't do me that.
Taking notes. Very great dating tips. And sprinkle. Okay, let me get it here. Shout out to the guys that are out here really trying to overcome that. It's going to be, social media allows the women to get the message out faster.
Yo, I appreciate
Before,
all this,
women
man.
didn't
You
have social
putting in
media,
work,
women
bro.
were blind as hell. Right? They were blind to the whole goddamn thing. Like, the woman had to tell each woman. The woman had to get a book and read the book. and they'll wait for a movie like Waiting to Exhale come back, right? Or Stella Got Her Groove Back. Women were slow to the information. The information didn't get out to them that they were going to stay on code. So today with TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and shit like that, bro, the information can get out quick, and they can get on code quickly. So that means doesn't mean you're not going to do it and get it. It just means that they're going to be armed and there are going to be defenses up before you even get to it. Right? Their defenses are going to be up. They're going to know everything. They're going to be like, oh, I heard that. My dating coach told me this. And women have done that to dating coaches for males as well. There's a benefit for them doing it. Somebody said, do you just pass on these girls because it's too much work? That's a good question, sir. You know what I do? What I do is I pull out a couple big head honeys. I got money. And I say, we don't need to do all this talking. When you pull out a couple big head honeys, the conversation moves very swiftly. Now, what are we going to do now? Hold on for a second. Do I have my wallet? I don't have my wallet. Y'all be doing this. Y'all be trying to do a dance around these bitches, right? Y'all do a dance around the woman and do the tap dance and shuffling and y'all doing all of this and that and trying to figure it out. I just go like this. Let's talk turkey. Now, what's it gonna be? Using too much words and trying to get around the beat around the bush ass ninjas. Y'all need to be some grown ass men. I don't want to do that.
Ooh, man, money today. Take over.
Now what you say we want to do here? And guess what? Most of the time, they be quiet. Most of the time, they just be like, well, I guess we're doing what you want to do. Exactly. Less talking, more sucking. All right, let's get He said, we want to do this the easy way and the hard way. We doing a little too much talking, baby. Hey, you want to eat? You want to eat? Let's go. You hungry? All right, let's go get something to eat then. Shit. So you guys are always talking and negotiating the relationship. You know what you should be talking about? You should be talking about the flowers in the trees, sing to Whisper Louise, the birds in the... You should be talking about the birds, the clouds, the sun, the food on your table. Enjoying your time. She should be rubbing your motherfucking thigh. I can't wait to get you home, daddy. That's what you should be talking about, my ninja. You shouldn't be like, what do you like to do? And what do you like to do? I'm the type of guy that does this. I'm the type of girl that does that. Ninja, we ain't talking about all that. We ain't talking about Kamala Harris and women's rights. We ain't talking about the fucking Laker game. I should be just sitting back chilling, and she'd be like, I want to rub the taco meat on your chest. That's what she should be saying, bro. She should be saying, I like this motherfucking steak tart. That's what she should be talking about. She should be talking to the pillow by the end of the night. Her face and the pillow should have a good conversation. That's what we doing. All right, come on, man. Money talk, bullshit walk. Y'all be having conversations and what are we doing? What does your future look like? I don't know what your future looks like. I don't even know how long your future is with me. Why are we talking about it? All right. And then afterwards, after I leave, she should be quiet or she should be leaving. That should be one or two things. All right, being quiet or leaving. What are we doing? I ain't got time to figure out what the hell's on her mind. What's on your mind? Tell me about your day. Never mind, be quiet. All right, shut up. All right, Jesus. All right, she should be doing, I like this wine. I want to do this again, Daddy. Okay, all right, well, let's see how this works out. Y'all be trying to do all this talking, man. Hey, man, men and women weren't made to communicate very well, as you can see. Man, some shit can get Congratulations, man. Y'all doing way too much. Yeah, she should be making bacon downstairs, a tea, something. You don't need to be sitting up under me and us talking about the future or some shit like this. Stop making it hard for yourself, man. Stop making it hard. Only thing you want to make hard. Hold on for a second. Do I have the woman to saying it right here? Oh, I did. I don't have the woman saying it. I'm gonna have to do it. But at the end of the day, okay, man, just boss up. Boss up. Do I have a woman in here? I think I have a woman in here. Shout out to Jay. Says I'm 40 years old. Oh, it is. Shout out to Jay. I'm a 40-year-old, fit, friendly, feminine lady. I enjoy cooking, cleaning, fitness, and keep to myself. I always thought I'd be a stay-at-home wife and mother, and none of that has happened. And it doesn't look like it will. I will accept it. But many guys are not excited about my quality. All right, shout out to Jay. She's saying here that's a very good dating app. She's fit, feminine, friendly. All right, 40 years old. It is definitely passion. So you're going to have problems with that, trying to navigate that. I would suggest an older man, if that's what you're looking for. You're probably not going to get it.
Come on, cuz.
Especially depending on your race. 40-year-old black guy is not going to be able to probably afford that. But if he does able to afford that, well, then he has a line for the women of all races and all ages. So it is his Super Bowl years. So it's going to put you in a high level of competition to be able to secure the man that you want. You're battling against women that are 20 years junior. So, and if they have those same qualities, then you're going to lose that battle. More than likely, yes, you have to compete against the 20-year-old. If he has a man that's looking for that. So that's where you are.
There you go.
And staying home mom and kids that might be past your prime as well. So you might have to come up with another strategy to live the life out. Maybe date an older guy. I always say, man, there's an older guy in your future. Like a 65-year-old guy, tickle his soggy balls, you know what I mean? Get an older guy. That's where you're going to get it. You know, I see a lot of women, especially black women, they're in their 40s, they be dating dudes 65 years old. Old white Italian dudes. That's what it is. So, or, that's another thing you can do. You can be numero uno, number one. But I have mistress, like they say, with me. You're gonna have you doing all that, but you're not gonna be monogamous. I wouldn't offer you a monogamous relationship, even if you had exceptional qualities, even if you were in shape and good and feminine. I would be like, look, you can be over here, number one, but when I'm gonna need to put my hands on Ling Ling, there ain't gonna be no lip. All right, so yeah, that's where you are right now. It's just a tough position to be in because you might think you have something to offer right there, but yeah, I mean, how you gonna be a stay-at-home mother at 40? I mean, you're gonna have kids. Child one baby, maybe two. And I got money, and I want to stay-at-home wife. Like, kid ain't gonna do it. I need 2, 3, 4 kids. You know what I mean? I need 4 or 5 kids. If you go to the suburbs, wives who stay at home, they don't have 1 kid, they have 2. So if you're 40 and you're looking to get married, let's say you got married next year, you're 41, you're gonna push out 1 kid. That's it. Baby, you got me on the prairie, baby. You need to carry. He said, this kid gonna have autism too, right? How are you going to push out 5 kids in your 40s? So, you're going to be able to manage. Women that want to have families is that we better be expected to have 2, 3, 4 kids, 5, 6 kids. Right? Like you in Salt Lake City. But you're going to be a one and done. I don't want no one and done. If I'm going to do this shit, I got the money, got the femininity. It's gonna be now. And by the way, you're gonna be like, oh, we can still get pregnant and all that. I'm rolling the dice on that. That's a crapshoot. Then all of a sudden, if you can't get pregnant and I lose that bet, now we 100 grand. 100 grand trying to get you knocked up for one autistic kid. I mean, the second kid and the third kid, I'm supposed to spend money on that too. So it cost me $1 million to try to have 2 or 3 kids. But, this is where we are. I think, the women have really over-leveraged themselves. This is what I always tell you guys. She's 40, I'm 40, we make a wonderful outfit. What would I have to do with a 40-year-old? If I was a man of means, if I was a man
Oh
of
my
means,
God, this shit.
I was like, I want to have a family. Let's just say I lost my mom. And I was like, you know what, guys? I got to where I wanted to be. I want to have a family. But not get with a 40-year-old. So sure, I don't care if this woman is a princess. She would be a princess. Yeah, she would. All right, let's put these babies in her. Get them beat up. Let's go barefoot and bread. Pushing it down. They wanted to get their career shit stabilized. I just don't think we got anything. If you want to send me feed pictures, maybe I might be able to evaluate where you took them. But if I lost my time, I think we're good for you. This is just me. This is like that. I know you guys think you got me at the truth. In her early 30s, I'm like, damn, she old. For me, that's a old woman. And here's the problem with it. Let me give you the ages. Do we got time today? I'm not coming back today. Yeah, I got to women in their early 30s tend to, like, 35 for sure is the fucking limit for me. 35 is an old woman to me. Old as hell. Alright, now, if I start off and I meet them and they're like just turned 30, I'll be like, okay. But here's the problem I find with women in the 80s, 28 to 34. 28 to 34. Those women are so fucking distracted with life. They don't got no time to do anything that I need her to do. And I would be considered rich for this. And I could change her life overnight if we wanted to. If she gave it to my wife, change her life. But you know what happens with these women, 28, 34? They distracted, trying to find a job. They all trained around. They live with 2 roommates, trying to do job interviews that we all fucking place halfway getting evicted. I'm like, bro, listen, I can literally change your life. You sit in front. How many men can you sit in front of and that? And I'll be like, all I need you to do is do this and do that. The bitch is like, no. Because in their world, they think they're going to be CEO and shit. They date them and they just bum ninjas halfway dating you.
Like, you already doing that shit for some other nigga, man. Like, come on.
They want to travel. Then what happens is they get a reality check. Then 38, it looks gloomy for them. 38, oh shit, now I want to be a stay-at-home mother.
33.
I want to be a stay-at-home mother. 38, 40, 42, 50. So,
Yeah,
it's way too late. You should have saw the man in front of you and said, oh, okay, this is his program. But they don't. They continue to chase their tail in their dream, and they tend to go here and with several ninjas that don't have nothing, and the ninja that have a whole bunch of stuff, and they try to pass that hanging out late, and then halfway home. And it's like, what the fuck is going on with them, bro? Like, yeah, hell no, they cuckoo. Then they 40. I'm gonna be a stay-at-home. I'll settle down now. Like, if you don't get your ass out of here, just still make money. Like, that's the frustration between women age 28 to 35, 34. Is that they misguided, undecided. They don't know what the hell is going on. They out here going crazy because they still think they're 20. Like, if a woman's 32, she still thinks she's 28. Like, you know, they don't usually grasp the first 2 years of whatever age. Like, I'm 49. Once I turn 50, 51, 52, I'm gonna still think I'm in my 40s. I'm still talking about like I'm in my 40s. So if a woman's 31, 32, she still thinks she's 28, 29. Like, she doesn't grasp that she's in her 30s. A woman that's 40 still thinks she's
Nigga, somebody gonna guard one of these niggas? Shit.
So it's park that window up because none of y'all are gonna see CEOs and then it's all alright, man. If I'm somebody that could be clean and be feminine, I can get a 24-year-old to do that. At least
99 driving dunk, and that's what you put up, bro.
You know, maybe I'll bring her up on the show. Maybe I'll bring her up. It's hard to sell feminine and friendly at all. That's super difficult. It's by another man, and that is super duper hard. That's a hard sell. You can find black men fall for that shit. Men fall for that all day long. Because them niggas, you know. Or you can get a younger man. You can get a younger man to knock you up. A young man are gonna be dumb. They don't even know. Like, you can get a guy that's 30 and he's successful. I don't know. And shout out to Alexander Ruffin says, checking in from Istanbul, Turkey. I'm over in the Hamptons, man. So I won't be looking like CGA. Oh goodness. Just like the coach is dropping to the show to show some love. Shout out to the coach gang. That sounds interesting. Yeah, black man's desperate. You can get a black man to do it. Look at ninjas, I'm throwing y'all under the bus. Ninjas will do it. Shout out to Alexander Ruffin. Hopefully you are getting the hair transplant.
Oh my God!
The NGN, CGA, right? As a Gen Zer, ever since I realized that everything I want from a woman I can get with money, men like you have helped me just connect the dots. Women are like video games to play. He says play to win. You gotta pay to win. Women are like games. You gotta pay to win. It's gonna be a hard conversation for men to handle. He says, F love, I'll chase funds and become a great wolf and Uncle Virgil. Shout out to you, man. Look, but I'll tell you, watch this. This is a hard sell for me. But I'm gonna sell it to you. I don't care if you buy it. Like, I pay women to come clean my house. Now, is that a shortcut? Is that tricky? Let's say you. Is that tricky? Is that cheating the game? Is that messing it up for the men that their house clean? Like, these women really don't even clean their marital house the way they clean my house. And I know this. I'm betting on this. This is the same way as women that work at Subway. I guarantee you, when they go home, their boyfriends and husbands do not get sandwiches. And get sandwiches, ninja. She don't get home and make her husband sandwiches. But she makes 50 niggas sandwiches at Subway every day.
But the niggas fine on driving dump.
Money.
Standing dump.
The only reason she's doing that is she's getting paid. So I figured it out. And so I see what's happening here. So Rosalinda cleans my house better than she cleans her house. If Kaylee makes me sandwiches at Subway better than she makes her boyfriend sandwiches, why? It's paid for the sandwiches in the house cleaning. Why don't you just go take, hey, come here, here. For this, sit the fuck out. Some kids dig. Wow. Y'all fighting this. Y'all fighting it because you sucker for loves. bro. Is you better food at the restaurant. Is you will. I'ma stop the bullshit. It ain't rocket science. You what I want. Cycle this shit because it's you. It's you that can't get over the hump. It's you down in the box. It's you that can't get it. Trying to chase ass and not chase the money. Chase the money. As much as you got. As far as extracting my ass, that motherfucking Quiznos and what is it, Chipotle? Oh, it's my ass, the possibility of sex. How about the possibility of making $10 today? Why don't you have things effort and put it into minimum? So, get going, go out here, Quiznos, and motherfucking Chipotle, and look at no more. Possibility all things possibilities I don't care. So the sequels to get bro, I want to get this shit done. Okay, cool, let's talk turkey, let's go. But did you know what I want you to I'm thinking about the possibilities of it, I'm thinking about approaching her, I'm thinking about looking at dollars. I'm just fucking but y'all don't want to chase that. You know, chase the women first. The money's coming. Chasing money. Get money chasing women. It ain't that hard. But y'all making it hard because it's impossible for you to chase the money because you got too many boxes. You got too many chains on your brain. But you think you can get some pussy out here. And you think you deserve it. I'm gonna go pay the woman to make me a sandwich. You get the sandwich, no stress. I'm gonna be happy making the sandwiches. Just pay me for the sandwich, baby. That's all I want. I don't want you to clean my house afterwards, no. I don't even want you to suck me off. Just give me the sandwich. And here's the money. Here's the sandwich. Bye, bitch. I'm done. Make you a sandwich, you clean up. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do any of that. I don't have any interest in doing any of that. Just make the sandwich and you do whatever Subway makes you do. Give me the sandwich. And the more years you don't make this change, the worse position you fuck yourself up. Because you guys realize this time is compounding. This time is compounding. The more you don't make this change, the more likely you're going to sit on the sideline for decades trying to figure this shit out. I want it my way when I want it. And if the woman says, well, I can't do it on Wednesday, that's bitch up. That's like if I go to Subway and I say, all right, here we go. I want a goddamn turkey sandwich. And she says, okay, but I can't make it till tomorrow. Am I going to sit in there and pay for the sandwich? Am I going to sit in there and pay for the sandwich? Or am I going to walk out the door and go to another store and get a sandwich? It's the same thing y'all doing trying to negotiate with these women. You be like, when can I see you? How about Wednesday? Nah, I got something to do. How about Thursday? I got something to do. If you ain't doing me, I'm doing somebody else. Simple. Y'all ain't got no rules. Y'all playing all offense, no defense out here. Y'all playing all offense, no defense. I'm the defensive coordinator of this shit. You would never take that type of treatment when you're putting in your money, energy, attention, and time. For somebody to then just dismiss you in the middle. Make you a sandwich, but I'll make it when I want to make it. No, you're not. Well, you're not getting anything from me. I'm out. You ain't got no playbook. Your playbook is just go head in.
Oh, shit.
All right, y'all gonna learn. These are compound years. You're missing out, guys. All right, shout out to Justin. No, I had a JUCO ask me, come you don't like to spend more time with me. I told her, are you going to compensate me for the time I spent with you in silence? For the woman that says she's 40, that's the answer. The more time that a man spends with you, he's losing money, brain cells. It's fucking multiple. In fact, like, the more you talk, the less hard my dick is. That's just what it is. The more you talk, the less hard my dick is. I mean, you're getting this friendship is going down. The more you run your goddamn argument about getting up with this, I don't know what the hell you're going to do here tomorrow, but you ain't going to be here. Right, so get on upstairs. You want a whole bunch of talking. I don't know what's going on. Guys, it's crazy. Like, they just sit up on the phone to spend more time. Spend. It's not free. Spend time on people. No. You can talk on both sides at the same time, you know. You can talk and pull my drawers up if you want. You can talk and just something else. But sitting up and talking don't do shit for me. It does something for you, but it ain't doing nothing for me. So how about I get this nut first, and you can talk to me while I'm counting Z's. Right? I don't know what to talk about. You can do that if you want. Yeah. I mean, but all this spending time is time ain't free, baby. So what you gonna do for me in the midst of spending all this time? I just sitting up under me. And by the way, you guys will do this. You will come home to your wife and your girlfriend. You get off at 5:30. You back home at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then you finally get some nookie every other day or every other week. And you just spend 5 hours. Now multiply that. 5 times 7, 35. You spend 35 hours listening to this woman run her motherfucking lips. And what happened? Did you earn any money? Did you get better? And you got 2 pieces of ass all week for 35 hours. And that is the worst return of investment I've ever heard of. Are you crazy? You didn't sit back and count your hours, then you multiply that. You talk about 140 hours in the goddamn month, and you got 6 pieces of punani. What? That's a whole job, bro.
Nigga.
Might as well get medical benefits by the end of this woman stop talking to your ass. Alright, what? And then the weekends, you working overtime, no double pay. Alright, you spending 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12, 15 hours that went by on Saturday and Sunday. And you know what? Double time because your ass didn't have a job to go to. But you talking about this for free. You talking about this for love. Hey, I don't want no like that, bro. I don't want that. Hey, that's horrible. Oh, man, am I helping somebody out realize how what a ridiculous oversight has been giving me and these men telling them do all this riz and go pro for what? This is right. You guys are insane. And you're just young. Just say you're young. Dictator did Giselle get revenge on TV12 because he was banging and got Bridget pregnant while dating Giselle at the beginning of the relationship. She said it bothered her. Yeah, that could be true. I thought about that too. I was like, I think she got him back. We're going to go to the show. We got a great show. This has been a great show. Hit the like button. We got a James. Oh, Sister James. She has no children. I thought I would be a stay-at-home mother when I was younger. I had a great life. I'm grateful and very disciplined. I'm in finances. Like I said, I accept how life played out, and we'll do the lady version of the free agent lifestyle. Shout out to Jay. Lifestyle too, man. Shout out to her. All right, shout out to her. Thank you for being good sport, for watching. Not me, no harm. Maybe you can come over and put your feet on my brother. Alright, if you know what I mean. Shout out to the lady there. She gonna have to live out the rest of the free agent lifestyle. Shout out to our mother here. Just the guy said, saw my last gag. Coach Tony Montana tried to tell us you gotta make the money first. When you make the money, let me tell you. A man's strategy is to go the opposite way around. And I'm telling you, there is no opposite way. You will win some, but you will lose a whole bunch. Right? And I don't like sneaky men. I don't like men that manipulate women. Now, you might think I'm a manipulator. Alright, but I don't manipulate women. I tell women what I'm going to do. Right up front. Alright, if you want to be on it, be on it. If you don't want to be on it, keep it moving. But dudes that manipulate got a lot of women and then like it. I've never been the guy that liked it. And it doesn't make you more of a man, please. Alright, this is basically what I look at ninjas that be like, gang. You see, this is what, let me see if I can find it. This is what I look at when ninjas be running around here and talking about gang.
Damn, bro.
25. You still talking about this in your 30s. This is what I
fucking way.
Like you a grown ass man, my G. Like, bro, if you can't be straight up with women, I don't know what the hell you out here doing. You're just a sneaky fox, a sneaky fucker. You just it doesn't make you a man at all. I'm like, bro, you need to grow up. Something wrong with you, man. You need to grow up. You can't be in your 30s still doing this, please. High school, early college, yes. Missing is the Timberland boots. All he missing is the Timberland boots. But when you in high school, yeah, man, that's a thumbs up. High school, we can get around and all that shit as long as we don't get them pregnant. Like freshman, sophomore year in college, we just learning. You know what I mean? We just learning, and we ain't got no money. So, and they got all the honey. Once you get like junior year in college, you're going to have to start straightening up. Now, you're going to go through this another phase of this when you start getting your first apartment and you want to have your gentleman's lair and you want to have a bunch of broads in your apartment running them in, running them out. Yeah, you're going to go through that again when you start getting your own personal space. You're going to be building your bachelor pad. You have your stereo with main candles around and all this stuff. You're going to have the ambiance, the lights. Yeah, you're going to go through that again. But, bro, once you get that, bro, this is just... You're doing way too much, man. This shit don't make it at all. It was just easy. Fox. Let the D-rag go. Ninja need to grow up real quick. Shout out to NGN as a Gen Z who makes good money on the dark side with your husbands and money mindset. Thirst over random women in public or the gym. If a woman isn't throwing money at me, I give them zero attention. And women tell me things because I'm not thirsty, because if it's free, it's not for me. I'm really distracted as much as I used to be with random women outside. Now, if I see me a nice flat back and some shit like that, it's not impossible for you. I'm going to get big on me. They're going to be like, hey, can I see you? That's basically what they're going to have to say. Other than that, it's not the difference. And if they don't look at me like this when they get smug, if they don't look like sit, especially if she look like right past me and she don't give me no eye contact. Nothing. You get nothing. Nothing. Zip. You ain't behind most men to take that approach, or else she's gonna end up like this. She's gonna be This bitch Gordita gonna be looking at you like this when you open her mouth. You gonna open your mouth and she gonna look at you like, huh? She gonna look at you like this, like, nigga. If women look at you like this when you talk to them, bruh, you are doing life wrong. Life is fucked up. If you gotta do this, and that's, again, if you're young, I got you. Let me tell you something. If this woman look at you and I stop you and say, hey, ma'am, how you doing? She knows what time it is. Bruh, you are in the wrong business. Wrong business. And she better be looking like this. Hi, Mr. Negro. That's just how I approach life. OTOBO, the CPX says, coach, you never. He says you never. Something. You missed out on something, but she could be your special friend. He says, tell her, thanks, partner. He says, I'm glad you came along. I'm not sure what you left out right there. But, man, no women's gonna look at me like that. No fucking way. I'm going with that. No way. And then just gonna still spit. Then just gonna still spit. All right, bro. I'll be like, bro, you ain't got no. Oh my goodness, you ain't got no class. I want you to get some class, guys. I want you to get some class. Don't listen to these dating coaches and put you out here and let women disrespect you. All right, let me see here. I think I got it. I'm trying to get to these last chats. I'm trying to get to these last chats. And dudes be out here swear they winning with the girls. I'm like, how in the hell, bruh? We'll eventually get her. Let me tell you one more time, gentlemen. If you approach a woman like this, if she looks at you like this is the ultimate disrespect. You don't even have to say nothing else. Trust me. Please don't say nothing else. You would literally disrespect yourself. She's outclassed you in fucking Ross and Marshalls. Ninja. And you see like this. If you don't like this.
My God, why the fuck is he doing a fadeaway?
Here we go.
Even if you 40. Even if you 40. Either way, shout out to the coach gang. Thank you for staying for the overtime. And no show tonight. I'm going to be handing out trick-or-treat candy to the kids. And anyway, shout out to the coach gang. Hit the replay button. Oh, man. Peace. They wild.
I'm innocent.
Bro, you hear that?
This fucking step back shit.